If life has trained you to doubt your own read of things to the point where other people's opinions feel more true than your gut, today I'm going to show you how to take your self belief back gently and for real. Welcome to Bread, Roses, and Real Riches. This is where we honor the hard things you've survived, which is the bread, make room for the beauty and joy you deserve, the roses, and build the kind of wealth that's real. Self trust, freedom, meaning, and the kind of abundance that shows up when you live as your true self. Around here, I share real stories from me, practical steps, and soul guided tools like human design and astrology, and also alignment work to help you trust your voice again and attract what actually fits your life. If that's the support you've been looking for, please subscribe. I'm here with two new videos every week, so you don't have to figure this out in the dark by yourself. Quick story. It was a regular Tuesday, nothing dramatic. My boss called me in, shut the door, and did the polite smile. He goes, "You're smart, you're going places, and that's the problem. My prodigy needs focus. You know, the lunches and the laughing, you're a distraction for him, so I'll have to let you go." He said it like a compliment, which somehow made it worse. I remember carrying the box and walking out of the office and thinking, a friendly lunch? Really? And honestly, it was his protege that's been the one chasing me. I drove home that day, devastated, and I told my mother what happened. And she cut in with the same old line that says, I embarrassed the family, that a good woman should be quiet and modest, and I'm too friendly with the boys. But the part that stung most was I knew in my heart that that wasn't my intention. But still, I believed them because that was the story I heard my whole life. So I filed my own truth away to just stay acceptable and forced myself to think that it was all my fault. My whole life, I've played small. I check what everyone else thought before I ask myself what I knew. I wouldn't send the email, like I didn't apply for things because I let other people decide because their certainty felt safer than my own voice. On the outside, I look fine. Inside, I went numb and tired. That day didn't blow my life up, but it did make something clear. I had handed my voice to everyone but me. This is where the work started, taking it back one honest decision at a time. So let's talk about how you can do that too. I rebuilt self belief this way, and I've guided hundreds of women through the same process. It's simple, it's doable, and I promise it works. Step one, naming the voice so it stops running the show. We start by naming the voice so that when the thought fires, don't apply, don't speak. They'll think you're flirting, you embarrass yourself. Pause, hand on your heart, one slow breath, and ask, whose voice is this? If it's your parents' shame, a manager's power play, or a culture that punishes outspoken women, say it out loud. That's an old echo, not my truth. In the beginning, I had to do this 10 times a day. That's normal. The second you name it, it loses authority, and the less you have to question yourself. Step two is making one decision a day that belongs to you and keeping it. We rebuild trust with tiny promises you actually keep, not a grand makeover. One clean choice a day that belongs to you. Send the email you've been hovering over, or say no to one thing you used to say yes to out of fear. Take a 10-minute walk before looking at your phone. Spend 5 minutes journaling the answer to one question. What do I want today? These are not just cute habits, these are trust repetition. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your body is learning and it's saying to itself, I can rely on me. And that's the foundation of real self belief. Step three is reality checking the story so it stops feeling like law. After you've been shamed or second guessed, the brain loves worst case conclusions like I'm a fraud, I always mess it up. But people will see through me. Write the thought down, list the pieces of evidence that support it and a few that don't. Then write a truer sentence that you can live with today. Like mine looks like I was fired once under unfair circumstances, and that hurt. I've also done excellent work and helped a lot of people, and I'm allowed to try again. This isn't just sugarcoating, but it's its accuracy, it's a fact, and it can be very healing. Step 4 is changing the room, not just the mindset. We also change the room. You don't heal in the same air that made you doubt yourself. You need to create your inputs. Unfollow what spikes your anxiety. Add voices that speak to your worth. Tell one safe person what's really been happening behind closed doors, because some things are hard to believe from the outside. And you deserve to be believed. I started playing supportive voices while I cooked, so my kitchen became a small sanctuary. Even one safe space lets your nervous system exhale so you can hear yourself again. Step 5 is translating your truth into action every morning. Finally, we anchor it daily. Before the world gets loud, the feet on the floor, one breath and a simple line. Today, I choose one decision that belongs to me. Then you do it. Tomorrow, you do it again. And a month of that will move your life more than a year of overthinking. Now, if this spoke to you, please stay with me. Subscribe so these teachings find you on the days that you need them most. Please tell me in the comments the one decision you're claiming as yours today. I'd love to cheer you on. Thanks for spending this time with me here. If this video spoke to you, give it a like and subscribe for more. This is Jessie, reminding you to honor what you've survived, embrace the beauty you deserve, and live your real, rich life.